You know, Keith and Cindy, thank you so much for the honor. It's really an honor for Brandon and I to represent your beautiful property, and for two wonderful people like you. It's just such a gorgeous property, really the ultimate property for Hayden Outdoors.
That's exactly right. Even like when you first come in, the first couple hundred yards driving in here, the first time I came onto this farm, I was like, this farm was awesome. And I could tell you guys really did pour your heart and soul into this farm. You can tell when you drive onto a property if someone's taking care of it, and you guys have taken very good care of this property. It's amazing.
It's been a labor of love for us for 7 years now.
Yeah. And like what you were saying, Pat, earlier today, you can access so much of this farm. It's beautiful all over, but you kept taking us down like trail after trail after trail in the woods.
The trail network is ideal, and once again, whether you're hunting, whether you're hiking, taking a walk, whether it's ATVs, it's just set up perfectly and access to all points of the property, which is huge. This is a big tract.
One of my favorite things about this property is that it envelops you. You come into the entrance and there's a tree line, so you actually feel like you're moving into the property, and when you get to the center of it, which is where we are, you feel like you're miles away.
Turkey and deer galore.
Yeah.
You know, how many does and fawns did we see?
And it was 100 degrees today.
Right in the middle of the day.
Yeah, we saw a bunch. We can see some out right now behind us, so yeah. Speaking of deer and turkey, what do you have, about 110 acres of corn standing right now?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, all organic?
USDA-Certified Organic, and then we have probably another 40 to maybe 50 acres of grass pasture, which could be baled.
One of my favorite things about this whole farm is what's in progress right now. The construction going on right behind us, the new lake. Like we were joking about it earlier, and I'm not joking, so whoever watches this and buys this farm, I want to come back and see that when it's full, because you built this big, beautiful pier.
Yeah.
And there's already some water getting up in it, but I want to see it when it's full, and it's going to be amazing right in front of this.
Well, I think Keith said he's going to put that little contingency into the purchase agreement. He wants to do a swan dive off there.
Yeah, that's right. And it's not the only water on the property. You guys have plenty of water on the property. We drove through some creeks today. You got several ponds. You actually caught the biggest fish today out of everybody fishing.
That was a beauty.
Yeah, you caught the biggest fish out of
big
the pond
shoulders
just over
on
here.
it, big old shoulders. You know, Keith, there's a lot of really cool things about having a farm pond right out your front door. The fun, the relaxing, getting the kids out here.
Yeah, you can't match the convenience of this. Cindy and I have always imagined, having grandkids here and bringing them out for an afternoon and just doing this. I mean, it's great action. It's easy fishing.
So just about the cabin, you guys call it a cabin, I call it a mansion. Just because it's like, it's incredible. It's not like huge in size, but like it makes you feel like you're inside of this amazing, magnificent place because every detail, but especially the kitchen, which is really cool. Like you were saying, high-end appliances.
Gosh, this cabin, we've been fantasizing about owning a log cabin for
a long time.
Decades. We have magazines that are older than our children with photographs of, elements that we wanted to incorporate in a log cabin if we ever had an opportunity to do so. So, yes, I would say without a doubt, every square inch of that place is thoughtful. The kitchen, Cindy's a wonderful chef, and a kitchen was of the utmost importance to her. And so we have, the finest appliances, Wolf and Sub-Zero and all the other components that go along with that. The bathroom is probably one of my favorite components. It's just such a unique bathroom. It's got a lot of old brick in it, some steel elements. And we tried to combine a lot of those traditional elements with modern amenities.
Yeah.
And I think
You did a fantastic job. I've purposely not brought my wife here because as soon as she would walk into that house, she'd be like, I don't know how we're gonna get the money. We're going to somehow afford this place. And even like you said earlier when you came in, you're like, is that a wedding venue over there? The giant 10,000 square foot metal building over there. Even looking at it right now, I'm like, that's gorgeous sitting over there. So there's a lot of potential with that. It's very well built, pretty new, only a couple of years old, right?
Yeah, and the porch on it is my favorite detail, and that was our attempt to try and tie in the elements of the cabin with the barn, so it's got similar stone.
Yeah.
This is what we set out to create when we started working on this place.
Yeah.
Well, it's a spectacular property, and I think it's a turnkey property for the next buyer. You know, it's really a property that, you know, we term a legacy property.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you've set it up so that the next buyer can come in and, you know, it's ready to go. You know, they don't have to see a vision because you've created it.